Hey, what's going on there, Dice Rollers? Paul here, and I'll be your DM for a while. And today I want to give you 9 reasons why you should go see the Dungeons & Dragons movie, Honor Among Thieves. Now, before we get into that, if you're brand new here to the channel, thank you so much for being a part today. Be sure to go ahead and click that subscribe button down there if you want videos like this in your inbox on a regular basis. All right, so let me give you the 9 reasons that you should go see the movie. First of all, there's no spoilers here, so don't worry. I'm going to keep my stuff fairly generic. I got to see the movie on Sunday because of an Amazon Prime promotion they were doing. So I got to buy tickets and see an early showing. And I, based on the trailers, was hopeful for it. There's some things that I saw that I went, oh, okay, I see that working. I see that working. And usually in trailers, you kind of, if you've seen enough movies and enough trailers, you know whether that movie is going to be good or not. And I had a really good feeling about this. And then I started seeing titles of reviews, and and I didn't read anything about them. I just looked at the titles and went, okay, that's probably a good sign as well, that I'm seeing some good titles about the movie as well. So let me give you my 9 reasons. Okay, number 1, the acting is really good. Once again, nobody's getting an Oscar here, but I can tell you this, that they played their roles, their classes, if you will, played them about as well as you can play them. The Paladin was my favorite. Paladin nailed it. Nailed the Paladin. Super straight-faced. He just played it up as if it's like the Paladin we all used to play. If you played any old school D&D, it's the Paladin we used to play, right? Because we were, at least I can speak for myself, that the Paladin I used to play was fairly straight. You were lawful and you were good and you behaved that way. And sometimes you were a bit snobbish, and so you thought maybe you were better than other people, and I think that's what this role was good for. I think it harkened back to that. Number 2, lots of deep cuts, lots of monsters in it that you would not think would be put in this, and so you got to keep your eyes open. You got to keep watching. Right? You gotta look up at the top of the screen or the bottom of the screen or somewhere, because there's monsters that are all throughout this that I think that are from first edition, that were there from the first edition and beyond. And there was a lot of monsters in it that I thought, okay, wow, that was a deep cut right there, pretty good. And this makes it to where you have to watch the movie again, because you want to be able to watch and say, did I miss something? I know there's going to be 50 million videos out there showing all the monsters, in the new D&D movie, every spell in the new D&D movie. I'll probably watch that, but I'd rather go see the movie again and kind of watch for myself. But lots of deep cuts there. Number 3, spans the Forgotten Realms. They go all over the place. There's lots of places that are both talked about and actually visited. And they did a really good job of really setting the mood for these different cities, right? Because there are some that are above the ground, some of these locations above the ground, and some are below the ground. So that should give you at least a clue where some of this might be going. Number 4, it's funny. It's hilarious. There are some really good lines in it, and when you're watching it as a D&D fan, you're going, that's exactly what my character would say. That's exactly, I've been in games where characters have said that, and you go, absolutely. And then there are things you go, oh, I'm going to add that to my game. Pretty good. Number 5, lots of action. The fight scenes are really good. The CGI is good. The barbarian fights like a barbarian. And I'm just telling you, Michelle Rodriguez kills it. She does such a good job. You would think she's a barbarian in real life, because maybe she is. I'm not sure. Please don't tell her I said that. Number 6, tight story. It's a tight story. It doesn't get convoluted. It knows what it is. It's not trying to be fancy. And there's lots of side quests in there too that make sense, right? It's not like, oh, let's just pursue this little thread over here and just waste 20 minutes of the movie doing this thing. No. These side quests and the things that they're doing made absolute sense, and they take you to interesting places and interesting people. I'll say that. Number 7, There is a great respect for the source material across all editions. I feel like you could watch this playing first edition and fifth edition, and all the people can sit. This may bring all the editions together. This might be a love fest for all editions, because I think everybody can sit in there, watch this movie, and go, "Okay, I see that. That's okay." And you're all together doing it. At least I felt that way in the crowd that I was sitting in, where we were all getting something from it, regardless of the ages that were in the theater. Number 8, it is heartwarming. Chris Pine does a great job of playing his role as a bard, but also playing as a father and a husband. And they do a really good job with his backstory, to where you care about things. You care about his character. You care about his relationships. You care about what he's going through. And so it turns into a very heartwarming story, because you want Chris Pine to win. You want his character to win. Number 9, this is a great movie all by itself. If you've never played D&D, it's okay. This is a really good movie. It's a good fantasy movie. If you love D&D, you're going to really like this movie, hopefully as I did, because you're going to see so much that they put into it that harkens back to different things, that uses the source material well, that says, look, we respect the audience, right? We respect the people that are watching this, and regardless of whether you play D&D or don't play D&D, you're going to have a fun time at this movie. So listen, if you have seen it, go ahead and leave me some comments down below and let me know what your favorite part is. I would love to hear about that. If you like this video, be sure to click that thumbs up button. Let me know you like the video and you want more of them. And until next time, everybody, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Have a good one.